Hi guys, welcome back, and I'm just doing this quickly because I've now watched the last episode of season 12 of Doctor Who, and yep, I thought I might as well just report back. I did a mid-season report, and so this is a new season. So before I talk about the last episode itself, I'm going to basically overall, what do I think about the season? Didn't like it. I can, looking back at all 10 episodes, I can say I actually didn't like 1 to 7 at all. And I think they were all bad. There was one episode, episode 5, which had Dr. Ruth and Jack Harkness. Had some elements of excitement in it, but overall I thought it was still a bad episode. So we had 1 to 7 bad episodes. Now the last 3, kind of one long story, starting from episode 8, where they had this haunting, and it was about Mary Shelley Byron, set back in the past when I think she was about to write Frankenstein, I think. And but it brought in the lone Cyberman. Funny thing about it is I don't know why he's the lone Cyberman, because he's not. But anyway, I felt that episode was okay compared to the rest. It was almost good compared to the rest. It's an episode normally in a good season of Doctor Who, it would be like an average episode, but in this season, it kind of, to me, it kind of stood out in comparison to the rest. Then we had episode 9, which I thought was bad as well. To be honest, it sets up a lot of what's going to happen in episode 10, but overall, by itself, as a story, wasn't feeling it at all again. So really that makes 8 episodes I did not like at all. One I could bear, another one that had some excitement in. So let's say so far 2 out of 9 I'm okay with. And then we have the finale. Now I think the finale is probably the best this season, but it's still not very good, but it's the best. And why I liked it more than almost anything else is some of the elements that, so Chris does a big retcon in this, and we'll get to that in a minute. And some of that retcon kind of was exciting, but some of it maybe not so much. So I mean, let's just do this. Spoilers if you've not seen episode 10, don't even come. Bottom line is, this whole timeless child malarkey is basically what we're told is a child was taken to Gallifrey. They found a child, this timeless child, and this child could rejuvenate unlimited amount of times, and Gallifreyans could not. So Gallifreyans found this child, and basically what they did is basically took it, I guess, the child's DNA, I guess, and added it to their own DNA, giving them the ability to do this, but theirs was limited. This timeless child now actually turns out to be the Doctor. And he's had more incarnations, or she had more incarnations than what we've seen, which would explain Ruth from episode 5. But actually it goes way beyond that. There's probably like, maybe I might be exaggerating, but we could have 100 more incarnations of Doctor that we've not been, able to see. That's basically the main gist of this story, of this episode 10. Now, what did I like? What didn't I like? Actually, when the Master was telling the story about the timeless child, I was actually enjoying that bit. I really was enjoying it. I think it's the most I've enjoyed a sequence in the whole of the season. That particular sequence of Master telling that story, the background to Gallifrey, I loved it. Let me go far and say, I even loved it. But then when they said that timeless child itself was the Doctor, I kind of didn't like that part. And that's a more me thing. Now they're making her unique among Gallifreyans, very special. She's not even Gallifreyan anymore then. She's not even from Gallifrey. I like the idea when the Doctor wasn't from Gallifrey, but she was just a rebel, I like that idea that, you got this one Time Lord who just happens to be a rebel and decides to do stuff that the others weren't doing. I kind of like that. You know, it's like, you know, I'm human, but I'm just a rebel. I'm unique as a human. But now, basically, they've now made her unique as an entity, as a species, which rather than adding to her, in my mind, and this is just me, so I know others might like it. To me, detracts from her rather than adds to her as a Doctor. So that's a little bit quibble I had with that. I have some issues around, and I'm going to ask a lot of questions on this, and I hope you guys can answer questions in the comment, because I don't know the answers. Because it also led me to think, but River Song, then how come River Song could rejuvenate? Because I think, and I might be wrong again, stop me if I'm wrong, the reason given for why Gallifreyans can rejuvenate was something to do with them being in the presence of time vortexes for too long, or time machines, or something like that. And that River Song also was like that, also had that issue, and that's why she could rejuvenate, even though not being Gallifreyan. But now, if it's a DNA thing, how does that tie in with River Song? Please, anybody knows the answer? Maybe I missed that bit. Also, in episode 9, there was a character who seemed to be long-lived, who couldn't die. He was a cop, and he fell off the cliff and died, but then woke up again. I'm now meant to understand that also was a past incarnation of the Doctor. But then why there was no rejuvenation in that scene? Or did I get that wrong? And that character got nothing to do with the Doctor. If I get it wrong, please guys, let me know. Anyway, now going back to episode 10. My biggest issue with this episode is the last scene. So, just to cut the story off for everybody, so the Master has this plan where he's basically giving the power of rejuvenation, he's giving it to the Cybermen. So the Cybermen now are like Cyber Time Lords. They can rejuvenate, and they got Gallifreyan powers, and it's a whole thing. And now they're going to go and conquer. So the Master and his new army of Cybermen are going to go and conquer the universe, and the Master himself has embedded the Cyberium into himself. Now the only way to stop them, and they contrive this scenario, and this is where bad writing, and this is not a me thing, this is pure bad writing. When they're battling it, one of the characters picks up this, they ask him, what weapons have we got left? I go, oh, I've got this bomb. It's hand detonation only. Straight away I bust out laughing, because I knew what was going to happen. That means somebody's got to sacrifice themselves to use that bomb. Who decides a bomb like that? They can't even throw it. It's not even a grenade they can, pull out the pin and throw with and it's got a countdown. No. You literally have to press it to explode it. That's this device. That's bad writing. Straight away they did that, I knew that they wanted to contrive a scenario where somebody had to sacrifice themselves. But they were so lazy, they could just have said, oh, here's a device, here's a bomb, or here's a remote. And maybe in the course of all their actions, the remote gets destroyed and there's no way to do it in hand. That's more better than saying this bomb was designed to work that way. Stupid. Nobody would design anything that way. That's stupid. It's like suicide bombers. No. Why would you design a bomb like that? No. Right. Put that aside. The scenario they contrived came to pass. So the Doctor, the only way to stop the Master and his Cybermen from conquering the universe and decimating humanity and killing all life forms was to press this bomb and right there and then, because this bomb was attached to. I won't go into it. There was a shrunk. The Cyberman was shrunk, and there was a device in it that wiped out the Cybermen. So the Doctor was, Master was monologuing. The Doctor said, "Oh, I'm going to stop you. I'm going to sacrifice myself, blah, 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 blah." But she couldn't hit the button. And the Master's laughing, "I knew you couldn't hit it." Now, you first think, oh, why can't she hit the button? Is it because she doesn't want to take doesn't want to take the life of the Cybermen? Doesn't want to take the life of the Master? Or is it pure cowardice that she doesn't want to kill herself? Now, this is the Doctor. So you will never think it's cowardice. You almost scratch that. You think, oh, it's some higher moral reason why she doesn't do that, why she hesitates. But my friends, I'm sorry, it is cowardice. Because guess what? Another human comes along, grabs the device of the doctor, goes, "Doctor, you go away, I will do it." And after a minute, not even a minute, like some seconds hesitation, she goes, "Yeah, okay." And she legs it. And this guy does it. So she couldn't do it, but she was alright with him doing it. So what's the difference? The only difference is it was him and not her, hence cowardice. She basically bottled it. And was okay if somebody else killing themselves to save the universe, but she didn't want to do it herself. The Doctor. Chris Chibnall made the Doctor a coward. A coward. There's no other explanation. If you've got a better explanation for that ending than I have, please hit me in the comments. Hit me in the comments. Please. Anyways, it's over now. Season's done. We've got one more season of Chibnall and Jodie. Well, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna hope for the best. I don't hold out much hope, but it's sad that especially when my children also, basically have lost interest, and that really hurts me more than anything else. I mean, the Doctors it's literally the last show. Is it the last show I'm watching with? Yeah, it's the last show from my childhood or when I was growing up that I'm now watching with my kids. I don't watch Star Trek with them. I don't watch Picard with them because they're not into Star Trek. The show I'm watching with them are new shows that have just come out that we're both watching together, which is kind of different. So it's not like things like Dark on Netflix. Quite a good show for anybody who's not seen Dark. But Doctor was the one thing that was left that I was watching especially with my youngest. And even when he starts watching, he starts rolling his eyes. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm out. I wish Chris was out. But if he's not, I'm out to next season. See you later, guys. Bye.